Hello, episode 4, the SNT podcast. Sam and Tom here.
Hello. Thanks for listening. If you're still listening, I mean, you're probably not, but if you are, thanks.
All three of you. Point.
Yeah, all three of you. So we've actually got 10 subscribers now on Spotify, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're doing well. And
are we?
Yeah, we are doing well. And announcement, sorry, just a quick one. We're using brand new microphones. So for those of you who listened to the previous 3 episodes, well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
You made it. I mean,
you made it to pure quality.
Yeah. I mean, I can see looking at the Spotify stats that after 5 minutes, some of them stopped listening, but it doesn't matter.
I think that was the Mario Kart question from week 1.
Probably.
So what have you been up to anyway? Anything good?
What have I been up to? Stressing out all week. Been pretty mental, to be honest, at work, but I'm not going to bore you with the details of that.
You already have, mate.
But that's true, to be fair. Started going to the gym again as well, getting back into that.
So I've been avoiding it like the plague, actually. Because there is a plague, It's coronavirus, which has given me the perfect excuse not to attend the gym ever again.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything worse than people panting, grabbing the same thing I'm going to grab 1,000 times over. Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true, to be fair.
So
that has been in the back of my mind while
I'm still waiting for
we've been there.
The closure of my workplace, actually.
Yeah, me too. I don't think it's going to happen. Honestly, it's not going to happen, to be honest. Well, at least where I am. Yeah. I think someone might actually have to get it in the office before they actually close the office. Yeah. Not that I want it to happen, obviously.
So, I'll tell you a quick thing, right? So, I woke up at 2:30 last night. Couldn't get back to bed. And based on what we spoke about in episode 2, I looked at Final Fantasy.
Did you?
I looked into the Final Fantasy demo, watched all 45 minutes of it when I couldn't get back to bed.
At 2:30. And,
do you know what? I'm definitely going to buy it. 100%. I'm definitely going to buy it.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks really good, doesn't it, to be fair. I played the demo on Wednesday, I think. And yeah, I didn't know that they were changing from turn-based combat to real-time, and it works really well.
Well, I saw the trailer for it a long time ago, and I didn't even realise it was Final Fantasy. Like, I actually, it must have been when it was like first announced or something, like two minutes of it at one of its conferences, and I was like, yeah, it looks alright. But I had no idea what I was looking at. But anyway, with new games, I want to talk about one of the biggest games, potentially, for a lot of people out there. The new Elder Scrolls game.
Yeah, that's a big game for us both.
The new Elder Scrolls game. So I think I was still a kid when the last one came out.
The very first one. I mean, the first Elder Scrolls game that I played was Oblivion, and I think that's the 4th one.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm fucking terrible. I should know this.
But all I know is that
Oblivion's 4 and Skyrim's 5.
Yeah,
no, I think so. We should know this. No, it's not.
Well,
Skyrim's 6.
I only got into it from Oblivion. Oblivion, I actually played Oblivion once before I even accepted it was a good game, and I thought, what's this rubbish? But actually, honestly, like I said, Oblivion, and then Skyrim, and now this one is meant to be in High Rock, which is meant to be like the home of the Red Guards. So,
oh really?
Yeah, apparently
that could be pretty cool.
So, but they've got to get it right. If they don't, I have a lot of trust for these games. Each time it's been like, okay, it's taken a chunk of my life out of it. Like, I'm so invested in it.
Yeah.
Really get into it. It's just it's just randomness. It sounds a bit weird, like adventure and all that. It is proper in-depth world building. So I'm hoping they've waited almost 10 years. Graphics have improved massively since Skyrim. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. Like, it's probably one of the few games I'll still take time off work for. It's like maybe the only game I'd take time off work to play. Like, honestly, I used to do it all the time. I was like, I can't wait to go and play that game. Yeah. Maybe there's a handful of them now left where I'm just still invested from my childhood.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a massive, massive game. What would you expect from it? What do you want from it? Is there anything new you want from it?
Just to be honest, I'm not just saying it. I think Skyrim and Oblivion, for their times, I think they're perfect games. So, if anything, I just want that in the next gen. The thing that I love about Skyrim and Oblivion, I don't like all this online shit. I tried playing The Elder Scrolls Online. I couldn't get into it. I don't want that. I don't want a big online world. I want a massive open world when I'm on my own and I can get lost. That's what I want.
So I honestly think 4-player maximum co-op.
Co-op could be cool if you could quest together.
I think if there was a way you could have your own individual world solo, and then if you had one with your friends. I don't want the online thing. I think the online's a bit over the top, to be honest. If there was 4 of your max, like a party of you, I think that'd be really, really good.
You can invite the 4 to your version of Tamriel or whatever.
Yeah, a different saved version. Like, people want their friends involved, but they don't want it. They don't want randoms involved.
Well, some people do. Some people like that.
Yeah, but I mean, do you know what? This goes back to what we said about RuneScape, where you can, if you look after yourself, you can look after your team type thing. But if you can't look after yourself, you're gonna get fucking fucked, aren't you? By other people sort of walking in there, taking your shit, and going home.
Have you played GTA Online?
Yeah,
that's just a bloodbath.
Yeah, it is. It's just madness. It's complete madness.
I mean, I don't know what you expect really, but
I'm. It's the only game I've still got anticipation for. Like, if they do it right, you'll see me at the front of the queue buying the game.
Yeah, I think I'll be there with you, mate.
But right. Speaking of Skyrim, actually, 2 weeks ago I fucked up. All right, there was meant to be 6 magical skill trees, not 5.
On the quiz,
I missed enchanting out, Sam. So thank you for bringing that to my attention, viewers.
I was going to correct you, but I just thought I'd leave that to our viewers that don't exist.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Basically talking to ourselves right now, but it's alright.
So, one of the things which I feel a bit sore about is leaving Quinn's Rigmarole behind. We did 3 episodes of it. Very popular.
Yeah, we had loads of feedback.
Yeah. So, but I feel like leaving it at episode 3 gave it some injustice. Okay. And I thought we'll make it go out on a high. Okay. There's been a few themes throughout Quinn's Rigmarole that we've noticed. Me and the community have noticed it. Okay.
You mean you?
Yeah. So this is going to be a special episode. Okay. This is Quinn's Rigmarole, the Lord of the Rings special. Okay. Bloody hell, that's loud. Right. So, I think you're a fan. I think you're a fan of Lord of the Rings.
I love Lord of the Rings.
Right? Well, I think you're a fan, right? There's millions of people behind me that want to accept you. They want to accept you into the community as a Lord of the Rings fan. We believe you. But we want to test you. Alright? You've got 3 questions out of 3 wrong so far in Quinn's Rigmarole. So, I've devised an actual test for Lord of the Rings. Okay.
Alright.
In this very special episode of Quinn's Rigmarole. Question 1. Now I want you to answer these as best you can.
I'll try.
Okay. There are 10 questions.
Fucking hell.
If you get 7 correct, we accept that you're a fan of Lord of the Rings.
How hard are these going to be? What colour are Bilbo Baggins' shoes when he leaves the Shire?
These are questions a fan should know. Okay?
Alright.
So, question 1. Frodo wears a special vest in the Lord of the Rings. What's the material called?
Mithril?
Jesus Christ! Out the gates he comes with question 1, and it's correct. Fuck me. Didn't do it 3 weeks in a row, but suddenly he knows Mithril.
Did I know that? That's from RuneScape. No, from RuneScape.
Right.
Blue.
Correct. Correct. Finish this sentence. Nobody tosses.
A dwarf.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
All right, that's good.
2 for 2.
I'm happy. I was about to say a coin then.
Right. This one's probably one of the harder ones out of the 10.
All right. Okay.
In the Fellowship of the Ring.
Fuck's sake, yeah.
What is the name of the inn the hobbits stay at?
I know this. The Prancing Pony?
Fucking hell.
Is it actually?
Right. Genuinely, I actually thought he wouldn't get these, so I'm surprised.
It's the Prancing Pony.
3 out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Bear in mind, you need 7, so you're already banking them.
Okay, right. You know what's going to happen now? I'm going to get 7 wrong in a row.
Yeah. Right. Question 4. What's Gollum's real name?
Smeagol.
Okay. All right. That was one of the easiest ones.
Schmeagol.
4 out of 4.
You can edit that out.
Question 5.
Yeah.
This is a callback to episode 1. Name the Fellowship of the Ring.
What, the members?
Name all 9 members of the Fellowship of the Ring. Call back to episode 1.
Okay, alright. I think I got this. Alright. Gimli, Legolas, Aragorn, Frodo, Sam, Boromir, Gandalf, Merry and Pippin.
He's a wanker, isn't he? Fucking doing well.
5 for 5.
No, that's number 6.
Is it?
I got 6 right on.
Have I?
On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's question 5. Well done.
Right. Okay.
Oh man, I wanted you to fail so bad. Question 6. Who is the Lord of Rivendell?
Elrond.
Fucking hell.
Is it right?
Question 7.
Oh my god! Right, last one.
In the fucking hell.
Last one to pass the test.
Do you know what? If you get this, all right. In the Mines of Moria.
The Mines of Moria.
What is the name of the fiery creature?
Balrog.
Fucking hell. Question 8.
Passed the test, didn't I?
Question 8. This is so. Do you know what? I should have upped the ante.
You wanted to embarrass me.
I wanted to embarrass you massively. Yeah. How many ring wraiths are there?
Okay, that's a good question. I want to say 3, but it's wrong. It's not 3. 7? Is it 7?
7 is not correct.
Okay, I don't know about that.
All right, 9. 9 rings to the rate.
Oh yeah, so that makes sense to be fair.
Right. Okay, who's the rightful king of Gondor?
Aragorn.
Okay.
So
he's got 9. He's got 8 out of 9 so far. Okay, last question. You've passed the test, but last question. When Bilbo was celebrating his birthday in the Fellowship of the Ring,
yeah,
what was the age he was celebrating?
111?
Yeah. Today's my 111th birthday. That's what he says.
9 out of 10. Right. Come on, are you impressed?
Alright, special one. What's the name of the White City? This is one I just thought about earlier, but I didn't put it in here. What's the name of the White City?
That's where, at the end of the film, they go and Bilbo's there. I can't remember what it's called. That's escaping me.
Minas Tirith.
Minas Tirith, yeah. Okay.
Alright, well...
Are you impressed? Are you impressed, mate?
I'm very impressed.
9 out of 10.
To be honest with you, that's a very nice way to end Quinn's Rigmarole for episode 4.
I've done Lord of the Rings justice.
I think we will bring it back in the future, but for the time being, I'm happy to lay out to rest. Lay out to rest.
I'm happy to rate it. Some breaking news today about coronavirus. It seems France has closed its borders as well.
Yeah, so if you're not aware, we do these episodes 2 weeks in advance. So today is March 15th.
Yeah.
March 15th, and it'll be released in 2 weeks' time. But as of today, the coronavirus, bit of a downer subject, but to be honest with you, it's, I mean, what's your thoughts? I've never known anything to happen like this, where people are going crazy buying things like toilet rolls.
You can't get toilet rolls.
And then slagging everyone off for buying toilet rolls, but they're buying them themselves anyway.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, like, we're all going into quarantine, containment. You know, we're all being on... I spoke to people at work about this, said they've never known anything like this in their lives.
No.
It's literally a virus that has spread across the world and it's killed thousands of people.
It's killed 4,000 or 5,000 people, isn't it?
Worldwide, it's killed thousands of people.
Yeah.
And it's just the start. This is the very beginning of what the next year is going to have for us. Really. That's the scary thing. Now is bad, and there's no way in hell they're going to come up with anything. Like, our lives now rely on people, actual scientists, to produce something to save the lives of everyone.
Yeah.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
How many people are infected?
Hundreds of thousands of people worldwide. I mean, they estimate in the UK at the moment 10,000 people. That's what the estimate is. 10,000 people have been infected.
Really?
Yeah.
So last week it was only like 500.
So the deaths doubled yesterday in the UK.
To 20.
Norway's closed its borders. Spain's closed its borders. France, and we've got Slovakia.
And America.
America has completely closed its borders now to the UK and Ireland, as well as the European Union.
Because he went back on what you said, didn't he?
Yeah. He tested negative for the virus himself. It's just mad. Like, if you actually think about what's going on, so pubs, Costa, like, the only places that will be open are supermarkets. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. That's the thing.
Congregating, social distancing. I mean, no. You go back a month. I mean, so episode 2, we brought it up a little bit. We're like,
yeah,
you know, it was lighthearted back then. Bear in mind, it was 2 weeks ago. So talking beginning of March.
I don't think we realised how serious it was. To be honest, I mean, I didn't. I started taking.
I just thought it was
like piss, yeah.
It's definitely not.
I just thought it was a cold.
Yeah, it's
a bit more
crazy
serious
out there. Yeah, it's going mental. It's gone topsy turvy, isn't it?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it kind of makes you think. I mean, my granddad's 96 next month, and he won't leave the house at all now.
That's the thing. I'm meant to be going to my nan's this morning,
yeah.
And in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, so if this thing is dormant for 14 days, so they say, I might be going to. Who knows? It's a horrible thought.
Well, you definitely probably cross someone in the street who's been in contact with it.
You think by now people? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, I'm sure I definitely have. I mean, I go to central London every day, so definitely.
Well, yeah, and we both said that we both work in open offices.
Yeah,
and the offices aren't
definitely
closed at the moment. Some places are, but for the most part, we're all still going as is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a crazy world.
It is, mate.
Crazy, crazy world.
So on the back of crazy worlds.
Yeah, so on a lighter note then, on the 21st of May next year, there's an event going on. Now, whether it'll still be then, I don't know, obviously, but in terms of today, May 21st, you've got a Keanu Reeves Fest. It's basically the release date for Matrix 4 and John Wick 4.
On the same day?
On the same day.
Wow.
According to the release dates as they are today.
Yeah, they'll probably get pushed back.
Yeah.
But for now, it's May 21st, yeah.
So, what are your thoughts? Firstly on The Matrix anyway. We'll start with The Matrix.
So, I saw the first Matrix when I was about 8 years old.
Smith.
Yeah, and I probably shouldn't have been watching it. And I had no clue what was going on. And I haven't watched it since.
I loved it.
What's the one with
the twins?
Yeah, the twins
number 2.
with the dreadlocks.
That's Matrix Reloaded. That's good.
I remember that as well. But again, I couldn't tell you what the film's about. Oh, what's the scene with the bug? What one's that?
That's
bug
number 1.
That's in the back of the car.
Yeah, that's a really good bit.
I remember that, but the rest of it I can't remember. I need to rewatch them, to be honest.
So,
how about you then?
I loved it. I did. It had a bit of a record. It had a bit of what's it called when something has it had a bit of a reputation. That's it. Where people were watching it but didn't understand it, and so people rewatched it, and they were like,
I was 8, so I definitely didn't understand it.
Yeah, and it was like, you watched the Matrix, I didn't get it. Did you get it? It was like a bit of a thing to not understand what the Matrix was all about because it was so confusing. But actually, I loved it. I really did love it. I thought Trinity was quite nice looking as well, which helped.
Who's that?
She's the one Neo. She's like Neo's partner. She's like, I think it was the leather actually, which actually explains a lot in later life myself actually. And she was like the woman version of Neo.
No, I don't remember.
Do you not know her?
I need to watch these films. Okay.
But anyway, it was good. But you know, Morpheus was in it, isn't he?
Morpheus.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson. Oh, sorry. Lawrence Fishburne. Sorry.
That's quite funny.
Yeah, it is.
Have you seen that interview?
I have, and it's like
Samuel Jackson when the bloke goes to him, "Oh, I loved you in the Matrix," and he goes, "No, that's not me. It's Lawrence Fishburne."
Well, yeah, there's an American bloke, and he's like, "Oh, you know, how'd you find doing that TV commercial?" And Samuel Jackson's like, "What TV commercial?" And he's like, he's looking around. His presenter's like panicking. He's like, "Fuck!" And it's like, "But Lawrence Fishburne was," and he's like, fucking hell! Like the bloke's like getting a pounding, like an actual pounding from Samuel Jackson, saying like, "You're a reporter." I was just like, it's so funny. Like, why is that cliche? Why are them two even the same? It's just they don't even look similar.
They're both bald and black, I guess. That's about it. That's the only similarity.
It's an extras as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
I loved you in the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's a good film. Yeah. But I wasn't in that one. So. Fucking hell. But yeah, Matrix 4. So it ends, obviously, Matrix 3 ends with Neo and Trinity dying.
Spoilers. I haven't seen that, cheers.
But, they basically bring peace to Zion.
To Zion, eh?
Yeah, Zion. And basically there's world peace between the machines and the human race, okay? And the Matrix gets brought back to how it was, and Agent Smith dies and all that sort of stuff.
That's Lawrence Fishburne, isn't it?
Huh?
That's Lawrence Fishburne. That's Neo, sorry.
No. Agent Smith's Hugo Weaving, Lord Elrond from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Completely different there.
Mate,
but it's all right.
I seen this film for ages.
But anyway, I'm excited for Matrix 4. I don't know how they're going to bring the characters back, because all the characters back in it, apart from Agent Smith's not in it.
I hate when they do that. Kill people off and bring them back to life again.
I mean, it's a bit...
Come up with something
But
new.
then again, you're talking about a bloke who had superpowers anyway. I mean, they were fighting, like, in the sky, like Superman.
Agent Smith was bad, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Is it the guy with the sunglasses?
Yeah.
Okay, I do vaguely remember.
Mr. Anderson.
I do vaguely remember.
That's actually, like, really famous. Like my brother sent me a 4K clip of the end fight, and it's like, even now I'm just like, yeah, like honestly, I'm just like, this fucking fight in the rain and all that. Anyway, so John Wick 4 then, we'll go into that.
John Wick 4. Okay.
You're a much bigger fan of John Wick than Matrix, I guess.
Yeah.
You know Keanu Reeves, yeah? Not Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah. So I really liked the first John Wick.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice and simple. It was a basic story. Film looked really, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, anything that's got a little puppy in it is going to pull at my heartstrings anyway.
Do you think it was over the top?
Yeah, but it's supposed to be, innit? It's like a tongue-in-cheek action. Can't take it seriously. So I thought the first one was awesome. So I thought the second one was okay, and I thought the third one, we saw it at the cinema, didn't we? I thought it was pretty shit, to be honest.
I'm so glad you said that. I thought number 3 was terrible.
That just flogging a dead horse, whatever the saying is.
Going to the desert to take a finger to then... I
couldn't be arsed with it.
The whole thing just frustrated. Like, for me, it was like... you can't have like people fighting all the way through a film and be like... It's not the same hype. When you get to the beginning and at the end it's exactly the same fighting, it's like... I don't know, it's not the same. Do you see what I mean? It's like...
No, I completely agree. Like I said, I really liked the first one though, just because it was so simple. It's about a man's getting revenge of some people that killed his dog.
Yeah, same as Taken. Exactly the same as that. The first one was quality. Then number 2 and number 3, it's like, oh, fucking hell.
They got these habits of continuously pumping out...
rubbish.
Cash cows, basically.
Yeah, it's not rubbish, but yeah, you're right, cash cows.
Well, they weren't good. They certainly weren't good.
No,
3 was pretty shit.
It's all the same.
I might watch John Wick 4. I don't know. I mean, a film that's coming out soon that I really do want to see is A Quiet Place 2.
Yeah.
But that has been pushed back because of coronavirus.
Yeah. Everything, yeah. James Bond, Black Widow.
Yeah. I thought that was coming out.
Yeah, everyone did.
Yeah.
No, I
definitely think we should touch on Marvel.
Yeah, we'll do a dedicated episode to Marvel.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Put enough of it into here, but if we had like a whole episode, maybe we could rank the Marvel films.
Yeah.
That could be quite cool.
Yeah, that'd be good. But Scarlett Johansson, I mean, good actor, but does anyone really give a shit about her? Not really. She's a bit of a waste. I mean, she's not really an Avenger, is she? Just like, I mean, in terms of the Avengers, you can name them off the top of your head. I bet Black Widow ain't in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that job.
Some people really like her.
I could do that job.
She's got a big fan following.
She's got a big fat fucking arse and all.
Oh my God.
No, I mean, like I said, gorgeous, great actor. Wouldn't have any Avengers, to be honest.
Actress, but
yeah. I mean, she can quite easily be replaced by just a military bloke or a cop.
A cop.
Someone who can do a bit of, gymnast.
I mean, she's a trained assassin, but yeah.
Well, she's not really, is she? Who did she assassinate then?
She was a spy for Russia, wasn't she, for ages?
Yeah, no, but when the Avengers stuff actually happened...
The whole point is she's a hero now, so she doesn't kill people.
Not really a hero if you're an assassin, are you?
Fucking hell.
Yeah, useless. Fucking useless. I wouldn't have her on my team.
No, I don't think she wouldn't be in my...
She's on the top tier list of my celebrities to bang, probably. But right at the bottom in terms of
I think she's on most.
The world. Yeah. You think she's a beast?
I think she's on most people's lists.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or Scarlett Johansson, eh?
she's all right. Like I said, she just wouldn't have known as an Avenger. I don't know. I mean, they must have done a bit of convincing with the board to be like, look, Black Widow is a good character. That's why it's taken us 11 years to make a film about her. She was in it from the start.
No, they're useless. They've only made the film. They're making the film to milk the Avengers tease.
To include her.
That's what they're doing. Oh, what haven't we done? Oh, we can do an origin story about Black Widow. Yeah, milk the cash cow. That's all it is.
Yeah. No.
So how do we get to Quiet Place? Quiet Place, yeah. Right. So have you seen the first Quiet Place?
Yeah. It was about as quiet as this episode in terms of microphone. No, it was like, no, I'm joking. It was a good film.
That's a good analysis.
But I honestly thought that a cinema is a very packed place, right?
Yeah.
So when a film is called Quiet Place, it's a fucking quiet film, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're in a packed cinema, it's not so quiet when everything's so fucking quiet on the screen. It's like, oh yeah, it's Quiet Place, and then you hear some bloke noshing down on a fucking hot dog. It's like popcorn or some. That's like whispering to his girlfriend, like, oh, he's fucking shitting it. Like, the fucking too quiet.
Popcorn's what annoys me the most. And it's not the problem with the popcorn; it's the paper bags that make all the noise.
I just don't get it. I mean, the film's called Quiet Place, and I wanted to feel the tension, but instead, all I could feel was fucking the atmosphere of people hating people with popcorn.
I was quite lucky when I saw it. It was dead silence the whole time. It was quite a weird experience because there's usually some knobhead whispering.
It's like that Paranormal Activity, but yeah, Paranormal Activity was quiet as well. That was quiet, and then obviously a bit of jump scare. Everyone's like, ah! But it's like, yeah, I just don't get it. Like, it's hard. It's like Gravity as well. Gravity was like that. Do you remember the film Gravity?
Is that when
it was like super quiet?
Thing Bob's trapped in space.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, it's realistic because there's no sound in space. Well, I'm in the cinema. There is sound here. It's like,
no, you mean.
I don't know. It's just they're not ideal films for like a packed cinema. But
do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm more sensitive to noise than most people. I think like Marco's house, for example. I mean, Jesus.
His neighbours must love him.
They're all good films. They've all been pushed back to next year, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So thanks for listening. Just wanted to say, if you've got any feedback, please do write in. So you can contact us by email, which is thesntshow@hotmail.com. We're also on Instagram. We're called the SNT Podcast. I think we're on Twitter as well. It's the SNT Show again. You get the idea. But see ya.